is becoming toxic. When do you identify that, okay, this is really toxic? Because most of us were there, but we fail to identify that the friendship zone we're in is becoming more toxic. Mm-hmm. When do you identify? And what are those areas you see?
Thank you, Smogi, for that question. And I'm going to give an answer, but even before I give it, I don't feel like my answer is going to be as clear as that these are the indicators. But we're going to try, and we hope we're going to panel beat. I'm going to panel beat this question and hope we can pick some insight from it. First of all, you asked that how do we know that we are working towards our goal? No, that we're working towards our goal. And we already had this uncomfortable discussion earlier, like I told you. And I asked you that question that, do we really have goals? Because we come from a society that has taught us to be very accommodating, very social, very welcoming. In the process, you're dragging in every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm sorry for using that word, but we are it. You're dragging in everything. There's no save here. And then everyone is having different backgrounds, everyone different goals, everyone has different aspirations in life. And then you come with your goal. I don't know how you formed it, but you come with your goal. Then you wanted to further your education. You're going to meet Jovia, who just wanted to come abroad and just, make some good money and live the good life. And then when you came, and then you met me, and then we started comparing, putting these goals into the limelight, you discovered that actually maybe you could try out this one. Now that is where my problem comes from. That I cannot even start advising someone on how to achieve a goal when then we're not even sure on what foundations the goals are built on. We come into these situations, but we have not exactly figured out how we're going to maneuver them. Like you're coming to the sea, you say, okay, I'm going to fall into this water. For some reason, I need to swim and get to the other end, but you don't even know which end. You're not thinking about which end you're going to. So that's what I'm thinking about. Can we be able, this is the whole discussion for another day. If we put ourselves in a situation where we can clearly define our goals, you don't have to have every step by step of how you're going to achieve them, but they are clearly defined that if I met you, Smoggy, I can read out my blueprint. And I know that, okay, what according to your characteristics, this is where you fit into this module. And but if I look further, maybe you might not go to pass this module, but you might help me indirectly, even if you've not been on this same path. These characteristics you have might be able to be beneficial to me on this module, and then we can all continue in a good way. It doesn't have to be a parasitical relationship, but the fact that I have identified your use in my life, I can achieve that success in that way. But then again, you might also come with those characters when I don't have a clear plan and I may not be able to know how to harness them. Like there are people who know us and then they get shocked by where we've got in life, and then it starts becoming how can I say it, like it becomes a hate relationship, that you did not share the information you had, but you did not put yourself in a situation where I could avail it. I'm not going to go around telling people, by the way, I know how to get into the university. Do you want? Because not everyone is interested. But how will you know if you do not avail yourself in that way? You get my situation? Like if I meet you and then you say, hello, Jovia, how are you? I'm so and so. Then you say some things about yourself. You might tell me you're interested in this kind of field of expertise. Maybe you're a parent. Maybe your Christianity background is like this. I am in my head personally, I am rolling the real wheels. I'm finding out where are you going to fit into my how are we going to continue this journey together? Unfortunately, I feel like our people we're not built like that to understand how we can keep our wheels together and move. So before we even find the characteristics, we don't even know how to build the goals.
I get it.
I hope I have